Good Tuesday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Let's begin things with a look at traffic and weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis stepping outside this afternoon. Brian, we got some wind gusts out there.
Yeah, and everybody's talking about the snow showers.
Right.
Which we were forecasting at this time yesterday, both overnight and during the day today. So hopefully it wasn't a surprise to you, but it is kind of a shocking thing to see snow flying around here in April, even though we can certainly see that right through the middle of April and even later than that sometimes. Anyway, I digress. Let's take a look at traffic in town. Springfield looking good. The Pike through Chicopee and West Springfield also fine. 91 north of Chicopee running well, so we're in good shape here in terms of traffic. It is windy. Let's take a look at our 22 News Storm Team forecast. A wind advisory in effect from the National Weather Service until 11 o'clock for Hamden, Hampshire, Franklin, and Berkshire County. And you can see here that it's a little gusty. We've got wind gusts at or above 30 miles per hour just about everywhere. Keep in mind that we do not have gust measurement at Northampton or at Great Barrington. So those are the sustained winds right now. I expect it will stay windy here into the evening hours, and there still is the chance for some scattered flurries as we head into the early evening as well. But the trend will be for clearing, brighter and warmer here tomorrow. We'll track that with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
One of the drivers charged in connection with a deadly crash in Chicopee was in court today. Levante Williams Jr. is charged with leaving the scene of personal injury and death. Williams was arraigned in Chicopee District Court this morning. The charges stem from a deadly crash back in February when 34-year-old Vanessa Perez was walking on Abbey Memorial Drive and was struck and killed. Police say there were two separate cars involved in the crash, a plow truck and the other a sedan. The other driver charged in connection with this case is scheduled to be arraigned tomorrow. Federal agents in Hadley are investigating a home on Hockenham Road. An FBI spokesperson told 22 News the FBI's evidence response team is conducting court-authorized activity. That activity is taking place at the home at 108 Hockenham Road, where our 22 News crew could see vehicles filled with federal agents lining the driveway. We also saw investigators in head-to-toe white suits. Hadley Police Lieutenant Mitchell Cook said the investigation is not related to an immigration or deportation matter. We'll have more details as soon as we get them. West Springfield police responded to a motor vehicle crash Monday night, and one person was taken to the hospital. According to authorities, 34-year-old Wesley Mendez crashed into another vehicle after running a red light at the intersection of Memorial Ave and Union Street. Mendez was arrested for being under the influence. The driver of the other vehicle was taken to Bay State Medical Center for serious but non-life-threatening injuries. He faces multiple charges, including OUI. Karen Reed's lawyers are asking for immediate action from the Supreme Court to put her retrial on hold while they decide on her appeal. Jury members from the first trial have come forward saying they were in agreement to acquit her on two charges, including the most serious charge of second-degree murder. The defense wants an immediate stay on her retrial while jury selection continues. 10 jury members were seated last week, and now the court has to fill 2 more seats, plus 4 alternate positions. Legal experts have expressed concern in the selection process, saying jurors could be downplaying their bias of the case. Reed is accused of killing Boston police officer John O'Keefe in 2022. Back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. We got some flurries and flakes flying around.
Yeah, some gusts over 30 miles per hour as well. But I think the most stunning thing today for folks has been the snowflake activity.
Right.
Our executive producer, Kara, had a little dusting of snow on her porch in Springfield today.
It's New England weather, and we're just living here.
Yeah, apparently they don't want us to talk because the camera is just on me right now.
If I come in into focus here,
look at our defiance of the camera switching, right? I love that. Anyway, clouds and radar. You can see here that we've got scattered flurries in the valley and then west of the Connecticut River, more in the way of snow showers. So watch out. There could be a little glaze in spots with temperatures that are in the upper 30s to low 40s here tonight, but slipping this afternoon, but slipping below freezing a little bit later on tonight. Here we are, 22 News Storm Team Skycast. The trend is going to be for drying and clearing, and the wind is going to diminish a bit, but it's still going to be windy, I expect, at least through midnight. Then it backs off to more of a breeze, clearing skies. We get down into the low 20s here early tomorrow morning. Bright day, still a little breezy out of the west, but not nearly as ferocious a wind as we experienced earlier today. High temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit warmer, 44 to 48. Rain chances return for Thursday and Friday. We'll track that on 22 News at 5.
A much talked about potential Target store at the Springfield Crossing development is indeed becoming a reality. Target filed paperwork with the Hampden County Registry of Deeds last week. The retailer paid $175,000 for a parcel of land at the Boston Road site, which was formerly the home of the Eastfield Mall. Other retailers planned for the development include BJ's Wholesale Club, PetSmart, and Hobby Lobby. New Mega Millions rules go into effect for tonight's drawing. Tickets are now being sold at more than double the previous price. A Mega Millions ticket now goes for $5, but it comes with new, better odds for the jackpot. Jackpots start at a minimum $50 million now. That's up from $20 million. But while your odds are better, it's still a 1 in 290 million chance of striking that jackpot. You can catch the winning numbers tonight on 22 News at 11. Tonight on 22 News starting at 5 o'clock, local libraries are expected to experience funding cuts after an executive order signed by President Trump. Tonight, find out what this means and what to expect moving forward for our area's libraries. And the Reclaiming Vacant Property Conference was held today at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield. We hear from the city's mayor on how this is benefiting the community. Plus, Bay Path University held its Amplify Our Voices and Stories in a World of Change today. Tonight, a recap of today's event. And Brian, I think you were there, right?
I was a panelist this morning, yes, representing the Fourth Estate, along with my good friends Monty Belmonte and Khalees Smith. This afternoon, as you head toward the evening commute, we're in pretty good shape to start things off. 91 through Springfield is in good shape. 291 a little slow into 91 south, but otherwise I think traffic on the Pike is also running well. Windy this afternoon, a little warmer tomorrow. We'll track all of it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
Latest updates anytime at wwlp.com, and as always on the free 22 News app. We'll see you tonight starting at 5.